friends and welcome back to my channel. My name's Cinderellimouse and today we're playing Dragon Age Veilguard. Things are heating up because in the last episode we had to make a really difficult decision. Basically, two dragons are attacking two of the major towns, one of which is Minrathous, which is where my character is from. She is a shadow dragon and Nev really wanted her to go and help her with Minrathous, like protecting them against this dragon. But my character was like, do you know what? Minrathous is pretty well defended. The shadow dragons have got this. I think I need to go and help Treviso because Treviso doesn't really have any way of defending itself other than the crows. Lucanus really wanted us to go with him. So he's my baby girl and I chose Lucanus. So yeah, I feel like I kind of betrayed my own people in a way because of the expectation that they had that I would help them. But like I say, I feel like the shadow dragons have got this. I trust Nev, and Treviso's in a much more precarious situation. So that's why I made that decision. Let's see how this plays out for us. All right, so back in Treviso.
Listen, the dragon! The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting crows and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
Bastards!
Okay, looks like we have this guy with us. He's new. I want Nev, but I don't know if we can have Nev. I don't know if that's a decision we can make. So maybe we just need to jump into... oh, wrong button. Maybe we just need to jump into the companion thing and see if we can deck this guy out. Davrin. So Davrin is, what is he? I've forgotten what they're called. He's not Moonwatch, is he? Grey Wardens. He's a Grey Warden, and he comes with a really cool little Griffon who does this dive bomb attack, which is just great. So I do like him quite a lot. He is a good character to play with. Again, my eldest has been playing off camera. I've kind of been watching like this, so I didn't get too many spoilers, but I've seen a few things. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna max out this ability. Asan Strike, it's really overpowered, so I think I'm gonna make it more overpowered. For good measure, Asan Strike now deals an additional one additional time, dealing 50% of the base damage as physical damage. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good, so I'll take it. All right, Davrin, let's go. Let's see what you've got, buddy. Hey guys, are you okay? It does annoy me that you can't talk to people more. I do find...
How do we fight this?
Let's find your crew, then make a plan.
That is definitely a dragon. Mistakes have been made. We're in trouble.
Please, someone has to stop it.
I'll try. Oh, I don't know if I was meant to do that. Did I go the right way or the wrong way? I'm actually not sure. Right way? Possibly? Oh! It's been a week. I've forgotten how to play. Yeah, I think I'm meant to be up at the top, aren't I? I think I've come the wrong way. Falls across that gap every time. Sorry guys, I am on my way. Give me a minute. Alright, yeah, I think I go across here, right? I don't know, I'm so confused. It points down and then it points up. Where am I meant to go? Let me in here. Let me in here. Oh no, it's not letting me. Okay, I am meant to be down below. Okay. I'll figure it out eventually. Guys, give me a second.
Trouble ahead.
Oh, that's probably a good sign actually.
Time to finish this one.
Nice. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Famous last words. Okay, anything else that I can pick up in here? Do I need this? No, I don't need this. It's fine. We do get more health as well, as we kind of, not level up, but like collect.
We have to kill that dragon. Treviso can't take much more.
Yeah, let's go and kill the dragon.
Look, over here.
Hi.
It's Tia.
I like Tia.
Just in time. Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground.
I don't want
Figure
it.
out a way.
Draw up your courage. We will need it.
Okay. You can't be brave if you're not scared, guys. Let's go. Tia, you come along as well. I like you.
Despair? Ignorance?
Mindful AM?
Mortal confusion?
Oh, lol.
Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the Dread Wolf.
Gillenane.
Your patron could not stand against us ages past. He will not help you now. Give us the Dread Wolf's dagger.
What about no?
Come get it.
Retrieve
Good
the
answer.
knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
So she's like a necromancer. She's necromancing these dragons using the blight, which is pretty cool. Okay, destroy the dragon, I guess.
Time to fight.
Whoa! Let me roll out the way. Why isn't he letting me dodge? There we go. Okay. Oh, sir, I am gonna do this, and I would like. Yes, I will combo with whatever that is. And can you do your Asan strike, please? And then I'm gonna get out of the way. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna keep hitting this thing. Move. Okay. We've got this. We can do this. Can I do what's this? No, I don't want to do that. Okay, keep moving. Okay, can you see how its feet are lit up? That means that's what we need to attack. Ooh, okay, yeah, going on its feet. Oh, you got me. It's alright, it's mine. Quick recover. Oh, I should probably get behind it and not in front of it. Okay.
I'm ready to come what you need.
Okay. Hit it. Right, hang on. Okay, so sorry, I'm a bit overwhelmed. I think this is the first dragon I've fought. So Asan strike, but we're going for its foot because its foot's glowing. That means it's vulnerable there. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to do my Titan Stomp while it's close to me, because I am like a close-up fighter. You can see as well, like, it's got so much health left, and it's like absolutely wrecked me already. Keep going. Oh no, it's not. His foot's not glowing anymore. Oh yeah, I need to definitely move. Maybe I should have took someone with healing for this. Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't think I can do anything just yet. Keep going. Okay. Can I do that on it? And do what's gonna do the most damage? That on it, please. Special ability, go! I don't know if that even did anything. Right, I've got my thing. I've got my Titan Stomp. Let's do that. And then immediately, can I go in with an Asan strike? I don't know if he's vulnerable right now. I feel like I'm wasting my Asan strike because I don't see anywhere where he's vulnerable. Oh, there. Can you see in his chest? Right there. He's vulnerable right there, right now. Okay, get that. And kick him. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Yes, go. And then can we get anything else in before he goes again? No, he can't. Let's just hit him as much as we can. Okay, that's what we've got to do, guys. Okay, dodge. Oh, he's hurt. He doesn't like it. Okay, we've got some dodging to do here. Okay. Keep distance. Oh, I think he's going. Oh, I think we did it. I think he's going.
It's going.
That was a close one.
Okay, I'm okay. I did it, guys. Sort of, kind of.
You fought it off.
If Gillenane hadn't called it away.
Okay, yeah, it does make me nervous. Right, hang on. Quick breath. So that was the first dragon that we fought. We didn't kill it. But as like a round one, this is what we're dealing with. Like, we understand the tactic, and I think I'm okay. I'm quite proud of how that went. We survived, right? We didn't die. Yeah, it does make me nervous. Let's say that.
She's probably gonna fix it up even better than it was before.
Let her plan. It won't escape next time.
That thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
Still have to help with that dragon in Minrathous.
Let's go.
Okay, so it's not like we're not helping Minrathous, right? We just had to make a choice. And like, if we hadn't been there, Treviso would have been ruined. Oh, Minrathous. Doesn't look good. You do have to choose between them. It's one or the other. I do like fighting with Lucanus slightly more than I do with Nev, so...
We're here. What's the situation?
Where were you?
Treviso. The dragon...
This is your city. I thought... Forget it.
And I hate that I have to choose between my two favourites as well. Like, if it was Bilara or Hardin, it would have been an easy choice. I'd have been like, but like, Nev and Lucanus are... They're my buddies, right? They're just my little guys. And I hate that Nev is so disappointed in us. Like, she's so good. A bit like Minrathous. And so she's really... She feels like betrayed. She feels like I've been disloyal, which is hard. I thought you could handle it. That is what she thought, but it sounds kind of blamey. I think it was a hard decision, is fair, because it was a hard decision. You know, it's not a decision she made lightly.
I'm sorry, but I had to choose.
And you did. The Venatori took large parts of the city while we were fighting their dragon. We lost people. And Asher...
I'm fine.
You are not fine. He took a claw to the gut. A claw from a blighted dragon. Think about that.
The
rather
blight's
not.
in his blood. But that means...
A slow death.
You've brought nothing but trouble since you came back.
It's not Rook's fault. I chose to engage it.
Because he was going for a safe house. Because half of us were already dead.
I'm fine.
You are not fine. No one is fine.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything you can do right now. I'm going to be here a while. You should just go.
This is why I chose the crows, right? Because they're so solid. They've already kicked me out once because I freed some slaves and they didn't like that, apparently. Like, they're so salty and like... I don't know, but also I kind of like Tarquin and I don't like the Viper as much. So I'm like, you know what? Let's make this a quick death for the Viper and Tarquin can take over. Okay, we've got Vale's Bow, an uncommon longsword apparently, which deals electric damage and it does more stagger. And I do really like stagger. I might give that a try for a while, even though I don't really use the longsword. I tend to use my big bashing stick a little bit more than that. Okay.
Blighted dragons, Darkspawn obeying the Venatori? Maybe Solus will know something.
Level 16 though, so that's not bad. What should I do with it though? Survival, weapons, abilities. Let's have a quick look at abilities. What have we got here? Explosive toss, hold right trigger and then X. I am not going to be able to do that. I'm sorry. What's this thing here? I always say what I'm going to do next and then I forget. Desolate malady. Affliction damage, add 10%. Maybe. What's this? Return to sender. I do like this. Tap the left button a moment. Oh, yeah, I hit the left button. I don't think I was meant to do it right there and then. Hit the left button when a projectile hits to turn it back. Oh wait, hang on. Let's improve the Titan Stomp. That's what I wanted to do. Return. Oh, that's return to sender. Physical resistance, add 10%. I don't know what to do. I do like my Titan Stomp, so maybe if we worked towards this Groundbreaker, return to sender in that case, and then primer duration, advantage duration. I don't know what that is, but let's take that. Yeah, what's this here? Groundbreaker. Damage, 836. Tell you what, let's get rid of Spectral Bulwark for a second. What else have I got here? Because what I'm thinking is I'll actually get that now. And I'll get rid of that Spectral Bulwark, which wasn't really doing me a huge amount of good. So what can I get rid of? What am I not really using that much? Do you like my Rage? That converts it into Stagger. I don't know what to get rid of. I need to get rid of something. Yeah, I'll just get rid of Spectral Bulwark. Oh, I already have. This is hard, guys. I like the health. I can't do that because it'll unlock the other stuff. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that for a second. Am I? Maximum Rage, add 50. And then I'm so close to unlocking that. I really, really want it. Let's get rid of this for a second. Which is a shame because I do like that. But I want to access this and see what it does. Because it does seem like it does a lot of damage. It's gone down, I think, because I've took other stuff off. So it clearly stacks. But let's give that a try. So what I need to do now is, if I go back into the character thing, sorry, I'm so bad at that UI, guys. If I go back to my character now, what do I have here? So it's applied it automatically, Groundbreaker, there we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's get out of here and let's go and see if any of our companions want to talk. It does say we need to talk to Solus again. But I do quite like the little side missions as well that kind of like build up your relationship with the companions. So let's see what's on the map. Harding wants to talk. Nobody else in particular wants to. Oh, look here as well. And Davrin wants to talk. Okay. Let's go and see what they need to say. I'm a little bit sleepy today, guys. I had a really busy day in work yesterday, and it took a lot out of me. So please excuse me if I'm a little bit like blah. Brain's not quite running at full.
You've been quiet.
Tilt.
I know. Just thinking. But I said we'd talk, didn't I? I heard a voice after we saved that man. It told me I was touched by the ancients and that I should seek it out. Seek her out.
She would think that it's suspicious. This is a weird one. Now you know how it feels, because it implies that we hear voices, and we don't, other than Solus. But we know that Solus is real, right? So, like, unless she means Lucanus, because Lucanus has the thing. So it's a weird dialogue that doesn't make a lot of sense. Answers, perhaps?
Do you think this voice has answers about your magic?
She must. What if she's like me? Maybe that's why only I heard her. She said to look to those closest to the stone to locate her.
Meaning?
The children of the stone. Dwarves. Not surfacers like me, but the ones from the deep roads. Maybe there are other people down there with magic.
Sorry, being noisy. She's such a pick-me girl. She's like, maybe I'm special. Like, only I can hear them. And it annoys me. I'm going to try and whinge less about this game, though. But, yeah, Harding really does annoy me quite a lot. being unique can be good. I do think it's important to have your own personality, your own interests, your own hobbies, but you don't have to be like special, right? It's okay to be the same as everybody else. Like, I really like this. I'm seeing this discourse a lot on social media at the moment where it's like, I am like the other girls. Like, I am just like the other girls. I have the same worries. I have the same concerns. I have the same physical discomforts. Like, it's okay to be like, not like even just a girl thing, but it's like it's okay to like Sabrina Carpenter. It's okay to like popular music. It's okay to like, you know, a movie that everybody else is watching. I don't know, Wicked. So you don't like, it's popular for a reason, right? It's popular because a lot of people find it enjoyable, and you don't have to be all like, oh, I'm special, like I'm special because I don't like that thing that everybody else likes. If you don't like something that everybody else likes, like, fine, have your own opinions. But like this need that you sometimes have to be like special and different and not like the other girls, I think is kind of toxic. And I think we've moved past that a little bit in this day and age, where I feel like that the idea of like really needing to be unique was something that was more like the MySpace era. But even if you look at like the MySpace era, everybody kind of had, it was like a tribe thing, right? Everybody had the same haircut, the same eyeliner, and it's like, I'm special, I'm unique, and it's like, no, you're like everybody else on MySpace. So yeah, the idea of like, it's okay to have things in common with other people as well. I don't know why I went off on a rant with that. I watched Nicole Raffy's video on that recently, where she's like, it's okay to be like the other girls, and I thought that was really insightful, and I hadn't really thought about things like that in that way before, and I was like, yeah, actually, being like everybody else, having things in common with people is a good thing. Anyway, maybe there are other people down there with magic. Will you let me? I don't want to romance her. Let's hope.
I'd like for you to get the answers you're looking for.
Me too. I know some people in Orzammar. I'll reach out. If I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
But don't touch my clogs. You can play with my stone. You can break my axe. You can run in my house. But don't touch my clogs. I want to talk to Lucanus, but I don't think Lucanus wants to talk to me. Let's go and talk to Daverin and see if we can pet the Griffin. Because priorities. Such a good boy.
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
Ah, I can pause. Okay, I always have a lot to say during these dialogue scenes, and I forget by the end of it because they talk for so long. So he's like, I found a yam in the kitchen. Like, food is scarce. If you go and look in there where Lucanus is, he has like barrels and barrels of fresh fruit and vegetables. Like, are you sure you were looking in the kitchen? I don't know where you were looking, but I'm pretty sure that you can find more than just one yam.
I meant Asan.
Oh, I guess we're both adjusting.
He's welcome here. Let's find out about Asan. Where does Asan come from?
Then where did Asan and the others come from?
Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward. Started hatching and out came 13 talkative griffins. Now, down to just one.
Yeah, I'm really angry that they took the griffins, because I was like, can I not just smash up the cages and set them free? What's the griffins' history?
What's the history between Grey Wardens and Griffins?
Back in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, war took its toll. They died out.
He's had it rough.
Even for a Griffin, it has to be hard losing your brothers and sisters.
They're a talkative bunch, always squawking at each other. Maybe it means something?
He says yes.
Lancet and Remy would know what to do. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. think as one. They call it Turlum, a sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out.
Griffins?
First it stalks Wardens. Now it's after the Griffins.
I mean, that Asan Strike is pretty powerful. I understand why they want them. We'll find them. I like the positivity.
Don't worry. You and I have a deal. We'll find them.
Appreciate that. Though it sounds like you've got your hands full around here.
Just a tad.
Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Our very own
Gillenane and
elven gods
Gilderoy.
are ending the world.
That'll endear us to the rest of Thedas. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
It's us or them. Gotta do what you gotta do. That's very much in character for her.
Every life in Thedas depends on it.
Fair enough. Always good to know where the boss stands.
Pretty much at the world not ending.
I can get behind that. What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Come with me, Asan. I'll find you
Or
some
maybe
food.
you
Come
need
and
a
talk to
new menu.
Lucanus. More approval, yay! So when we get that approval, it kind of builds up, sorry, I went into the wrong thing. It builds up our relationship with them. And you can see, if I go on companions, where it says like 3 Illuvian expert, monster hunter for Davrin, 4 Harding likes us a little bit better, she's our associate, level 4 for Lucanus, contract killer, and Nev Minrathis contact. So she doesn't hate us, she likes us just as much as Lucanus and Harding, so that's good to know. Oh, Harding can also level up actually, let me go back into that. What have we got here? Balara, she's got 2 points available. Let's go ahead and spend them. I like damage, so what have we got here? Enfeebling shot and... oh, that does a lot. Let's do the Fade Bolts. Why can I not buy that? Oh, I've already bought it. Painstaker and Fade Bolts. There we go. We'll just upgrade that. Davrin, what do you have, sir? Okay, really like Asan Strike, so I think I'll go harder with that. So you either choose Scorch, the initial impact now applies burning to the target, or bleeding to the target. I feel like bleeding might be better because I feel like a lot of things are going to be impervious to fire, and so bleeding might actually do continual damage. That might be really good. Also, let's do this, damage versus armor, so we can take people's armor down. And second wind, actually, do you know what, I'm going to take that off for a second and go for the cooldown reduction, because I really like that. Asan Strike, it does a lot of damage, so the more often we can do it, the better. Okay, Harding, what should we do? I like that she has healing, so if I'm going into a situation where I need healing, I'm probably going to take that. What's this here? Soothing potion, when the effect has the final instance of healing is increased by 300%. The first instance of healing is 150. Let's go with that one because I feel like if I'm healing, I really need it in that moment, and I might be getting attacked where, like, once I get away from it, like if I have a few seconds to get away and survive, like I can go and look for potions or like heal myself a different way. But if I'm panicking, like I need it in that moment. And then what's this? Cleanses you of all affliction. I am all right with that. Let's take, in that case, again, what does the most damage? That does a lot. Seismic shot. Let's go ahead and get that then. And then we'll just make sure that she actually has seismic shot. Heavy draw. There we go. She does have it. Okay, beautiful. Wait, she's got points available still? How many points did she have? I did take them, right? One more. There we go. Okay. Cool. I think I'm done. Did I actually do it? Did I actually do that right? Me and this UI, I'm so stupid. Balara, yeah, okay, yeah, I've done it. And then Lucanus doesn't have any more points, which makes me sad. But Nev has a lot of points to spend. Okay. So Nev, why can't I do this? Oh, I don't think she'll heal us because she's mad at us, which is very salty of her. I like this time slow thing that she has to slow the world around you. That is pretty cool. Oh, it's not letting me do anything? Because she's mad at me. Okay, so it's automatically refunded the points and made her weaker because I chose against her? Wow, okay, Nev. I see how it is. I guess I'm not taking Nev out with me for a while. Okay. So, let's have a look. What's over here? What's going on? Oh, that's just his bedroom. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude on your space like that. Let's go and see if Lucanus has anything to say. I don't think he does because it's not highlighted. But I do like to go and just check in on him from time to time. See what I mean? There's like loads of food. What's he talking about? Oh, I can talk to him.
You know, we have more comfortable rooms and basically infinite space, so why,
Why does the trained assassin prefer a quiet, unassuming spot with good choke points?
Guess you just answered that question.
Besides, I'm closer to the coffee.
Just stick your face right in the beans. What I think is weird with Lucanus, like, he doesn't have a second escape route. And I feel like, you know, maybe like a little window so he can just like flip out of it just in case someone comes in this way. I feel like he's almost like painted himself into a corner. And I understand what he's saying about the choke point, but I feel like having a second way, like a back exit, would make a lot of sense for him. Because there's that, but say there's like a fire here, he's like totally stuck in there, right? I don't know, me just picking the game apart every time I get a chance. I'm so sorry to the creators. If anyone's watching this who's actually a developer of the game, like EA, listen, I know I'm your baby girl and everything, but I'm gonna call it as I see it. I do like the game. Again, I'm not hating on the game. I like the game, otherwise I wouldn't be playing it because I'm not the sort of person who can like engage with something if I have zero interest in it. I'm enjoying playing the game. There's lots of little things that I find really niggly that do really like break my engagement and constantly like pull me out of like feeling immersed in it because I find it so like frustrating or silly, or you know, like I wish they'd pushed things a little bit further. Like I really hate how like as you're walking around everyone just kind of stands there like mannequins, and I just wish they'd animated them a bit more, like if they moved around a little bit more, if they acted a bit more natural. But literally they're just kind of like, they're almost like objects placed on the map, and I just find that breaks the immersion because it makes it feel like a computer game rather than being able to, you know, like if you run into someone, like they might be like, hey, get out the way, and you know, react, but they just stand there, and that's weird to me. Anyway, meditate. Let's talk to Solus. I do love the fish tank. I think it looks really pretty. Really dehydrated today for some reason.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antom are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antom want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
It's not just a promise, they're actually being given power?
It's more than a promise this time. The Antom and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
We're playing Dragon Age, Solus.
We drove off the one the Antom brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the Blighted Dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Why would she be mad about it? Like, he's just spitting facts. He's like, this is their plan. Like, why would we be like, stop it? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're no better. Like, why are we blaming him? Like, I feel like he's explained his plan to us already, that he was trying to like the Fade was ripping or something, right? And he was trying to contain them a different way. We kind of interrupted that and made it go, like, it might not have been a very good plan, because he did say that people were gonna die, right? It was a bit of a Thanos snap moment, but he wasn't trying to rule the world, right? I guess we're gonna say you're no better, but I don't like any of these choices, and this is another problem that I find with the game quite a lot of the time. Like, the choices I'm given don't make sense, or like they don't feel like they fit my character.
That's rich, coming from the guy who wanted to drown the world in demons.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
No, I don't.
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison, the one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
Wait a second, his plan was to stick all the gods in the veil, and then what, would they be able to talk to other people in their dreams? That would be really good, like, set up for, like, if they do another game, like if the gods are all stuck in the veil and it's like they can infiltrate people's dreams, and like, okay, they're stuck, but they can get the mortals to do their bidding by like dream romancing them, you know?
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation. While making their prison, it should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Where are they now, dude? Like, I could do with their help. Minimized? Really? Like, I would have preferred not to have caused the loss of life in the first place, you know?
So, best guess, how many deaths? Hundreds? Thousands?
At least. Those deaths would have been on my conscience. But the world would once again be as it should be.
In whose eyes?
And here I was worried.
Many would have died, I know. But afterward, flowers would grow again.
Until the next time.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man.
I'm just a man.
All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
Fart flaps. That's what I hope anyway. I'll go down in history as fart flaps. Like, I think Solus's problem is that he's called Solus, like solo. I was gonna say his problem is that he acts alone a lot, right? He kind of, it's like, explain the plan. He's definitely, like, I say this, like, as someone with, like, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking. He definitely, he needs to talk about his plans more, right? He needs to discuss it with friends. Like, and he has got friends as well. Like, there's characters in this game who are like, yeah, I love Solus. You know, like Daddy with the broken leg. What's he called? Dwarf Daddy with the broken leg. Yeah, like Varric, even like when he appeared, Solus turned around and like blushed. So he's got friends, like he's got people he can discuss his plans with, but he just randomly went off and acted alone. And like, maybe because he knew people would disapprove and try and talk him out of it, so he was like, I've got to do what I've got to do. But dude, listen. Whatever they want. She doesn't care what people call her. Call her fart flaps. You know, she just wants to do the right thing, protect people. And I don't know, what is that glitch? Like, is that my graphics card or?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive.
I like that.
That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
Do you remember the leader of the Grey Wardens, mustache guy? And he was like, send her to jail. I was like, dude, it's not my fault. And then the guy that everybody has a crush on that I can't remember the name of right now, I can see him. Oh, what's his name? But like, he had to come and like save us.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
I mean, I just go around telling people what to do and like folding my arms and being bossy, apparently. Like, that's my strategy. Did I break it? Oh, okay.
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
Do we not have both
He's
of those
right,
things?
about the dragon hunter at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
Okay, so we're picking up more companions. For some reason, I thought Davrin was a dragon hunter, but I think I'm just stupid. Okay, so yeah, this is the 2 remaining companions that we're going after now. I understand the assignment. We'll be ready next time.
Then we find one. Next time a blighted dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathos. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the Shadow Dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not
He's
get
up.
stuck in our regrets, all right?
Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they
We like
always
Spite
say.
in this family.
Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Spite's a good boy. He has done no harm. Lucanus is one thing, rude, but do you really trust this Solus? Trust is a strong word.
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
Right, Balara, just say what you've got to say. If I don't understand, I'll ask questions. Like, you don't have to do the whole, oh, sorry thing all the time. Like, it's annoying. Like either say it or don't say it. Commit to it.
Right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Like, Girl Boss, lots of approval. I don't understand half of the words that come out of your mouth. but that's okay. All right? Lucanus, no, where are you? My favourite. Come back. Where is he? Let's go and look for him. Okay, let's try Nev first and see if she's still big mad. Nev! Okay, everybody's left us. Everybody's gone. Oh, sad times. Let's look at the map. Like, I always have a bit of a cold or like allergies or something, so I always feel a little bit like I'm like I don't know, phlegmy. But then I hear Lucanus talking and he has that like in his voice, and I'm like, you know what? If it works for Lucanus, it can work for me. Wait, Asan, is it time? Oh my goodness, guys, get ready, because we're about to have one of the best moments in the game. He is such a good boy. How do I get a Griffon in real life? I want one. He's got such good dog energy, and like, he's just so cute. I adore him. Okay, good boy. Listen, the kitchen's over there. Help yourself. Whatever you want, you can have it. Hi.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
I would. I definitely would. We're doing that. I'm going to track that. We'll do that next. Explore the forest. Yeah, I want to level up like Asan and Davrin as much as I can. It's a shame that Asan is like stuck to Davrin, because I kind of would want to take him out every single time if I could. Yeah, and then like it means I can't. Okay.
Manifestation.
You can enchant my items. Excuse me. And I can collect mementos to do that. Okay, enchant. Enchant. And I can do everybody's stuff, not just my own. Right, enchant my Skull Crusher, because I really like that. Ooh, okay. Let's do... Ooh, barrier or armor damage. Oh, they're unlocked. I have to like rank up to do that apparently. But that's cool. That is good to know. Okay, I will come back to you. I'll come back later when I get a bit stuck. So like the barrier and armor. So I'm figuring out that that's what that bar means above the health bar. Like they're different colors. So the health bar is like red, and then there's like yellow and blue bars as well. And I think purple. And that's what that is. So one of them will be armor, and one of them will be the other thing, barrier. And that's like to get through the barrier, which is good. Because obviously you can't hit them if their armor class is too high.
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a Fate expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Rook, so we need a Fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna.
I'm calling this guy Vape Guy, by the way. You'll see why.
And Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch
He's
ones,
just chain vaping under there.
Your friend's request for
Don't
a Fate
vape.
expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
Medium darksome? Enough that we need help.
We've seen terrible magic. Old magic.
Blood magic.
It'll get worse unless we step up.
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, a Fade expert and powerful psychagogue.
Psychagogue? One word.
Where can I find him?
The professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow restless.
Where the dead. Like, it just sounded funny. I know that they meant like beware the dead, be wary of, but it just sounded silly. Where the dead. I'd rather not actually. Have we been to Balara? Sorry, Harding. I'm gonna mix up their names all the time. I just know it.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
Okay, I like Tash. When you meet her, just bear in mind, I saw a lot of discourse online about Tash. And there's aspects of her personality that I really don't like, but I like her more than I thought I was going to. And yeah, I'm glad about that, because when you're playing a game, you want to love all the characters, like I do with why can't I think the name of the game that I'm obsessed with and then I've played like all year? But Baldur's Gate, I was like Larian Studios. Like Baldur's Gate, I love all the companions, I love all the characters, like I'm so engaged with that game, and I think my engagement heavily relies in how invested I am in the characters. And because when I first started playing Dragon Age, like the Veilguard, I found like Ballara's incredibly cartoony, which was not what I was expecting from like a fantasy-based game, right? I thought we were going to get more kind of gritty characters, but she's almost like comical. I feel like she's a Pixar character, so I really wasn't engaged with Ballara. And then Harding, I find like she rubs me up the wrong way. I don't really like her character, so like my engagement with Dragon Age was really low in the beginning, because I was like, I just don't feel invested with these characters. And also at the beginning, I felt like I still feel like the story is very light in the way it presents itself. Like, it's dealing with dark topics, all these big events are happening, but they don't build up my engagement before things happen. Like, I don't feel like they set things up enough before they knock them down. It's just kind of like, this is happening now, this is happening now, this is happening now. A bit like if you think all the way back to the opening scene where, you know, the spotlight goes on that woman and we're like, we have to help her, and then we kind of don't directly help her, we just go running off around the city. And so that's what I mean with like the story hooks and the build up and the payoff don't necessarily make me feel incredibly emotionally invested in this game. It just feels a bit like, this is happening now, this is happening now, this is happening now, and you just run around dealing with it. So yeah, like I am trying not to whinge as much about it. I do feel like the more I play it, the more engaging it becomes, and I do feel I'm like happy when I'm happy when I like the newer characters as well. Like, the game is growing on me is what I'm trying to say. What's happening in Ravane?
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready.
I appreciate the help.
Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
I know this should be a priority, right? I know that getting a dragon hunter when we've just been attacked by 2 dragons. I'm in a puddle. Wet feet has been a theme of my week. I've been doing Curse of Strahd over like Christmas, like running the campaign and my own character in it, because I also play as a character, just because it helps me to kind of like guide the players if I'm also a character in the game. Like my character, he's kind of like Puss in Boots. That's kind of the vibe he gives. But he's got a pair of boots that he absolutely loves. They're like really well made, like quality leather, they're embroidered. He loves these boots, but there's a bit in it's called the Death House, if you know Curse of Strahd. There's a bit where he ended up in water, like scurrying out like a wet cat. He hated it, but with his boots. So now for the rest of the campaign, he's been walking around with wet boots because he hasn't been able to like long rest and dry them out yet. And so like he's had wet boots, like my characters have wet boots, and I feel like I accidentally manifested it because it snowed here in the UK yesterday, and I went to work, but the second I stepped foot out of my house, I was late for work as well. I was like, I'm dealing with this situation. Like I just didn't have any good shoes, and like I put my boots on that I'd been wearing last year, and my eldest has been wearing them in like the meantime, and there's a massive hole in the bottom, and immediately both boots just let in pure snow, like from the bottom. My feet were soaked the second I put my foot out the door. So I should have changed my shoes, but like I say, I was like late for work, and I was like, I'm dealing with it. So I had wet feet all day yesterday, and I have to go outside as well to get from like the kitchen I work in to like the pantry. And so I go outside, and every time I went outside and I was like walking through this slushy snow, my feet were getting cold and wet again. I was like, I made bad choices today. So wet boots has been the theme of my week. It sucks. Where's the exit? I can't remember how to get out of here. Yeah, so we're not going getting a dragon expert because even though it should be a priority, what I want to do is go play with this Griffon. So I'm going to go to World, and I am going to go to... Oh, look, there's Ravane. We can actually go there now. How do I go to the Arlington Forest? Here we go. Travel. And we're taking Davrin and Lucanus because he's my baby girl. Yes. And then we'll go and train the Griffon. How to train your Griffon. That's going to be the title of this episode. Hi. Okay, where do we go? So one thing we can do as well, probably, is buy
Aren't these the old
Balara an upgrade. Because we're in like the
Get
Veil
all your
camp.
god-killing implements right here.
So buy. Yeah, look at this. We've got like Balara stuff. So physical damage. I just want to do like a lot of damage and a lot of stagger. So this Mayhem looks pretty decent. Let's buy that for her. And then let's buy her some clothes as well. So there's a hat we can buy her. Can't buy her new clothes yet. Oh, it's just an upgrade. Okay, well, I guess that's worth getting.
Till next time.
Okay, bye.
Receiving your message.
So now I can go to Balara, and just before I forget, make sure that like she's definitely got the thing I gave her. Is that it? Storm, uncommon. Oh, she hasn't actually got a knife yet? Does she not have a knife yet? Okay, so I've upgraded the thing she was already using. Okay, that's fine.
It was quite the surprise.
There we go. She got a Prezi. Okay, do you remember telling you that I can be a little bit psychic sometimes? Like I get little visions. And yesterday morning, I got up too early and I couldn't get back to sleep. So I went downstairs and I got myself a brew, and I was falling asleep on the sofa, and I got one of my little visions, and they're different from like normal dreams and things like that, and like daydreaming. It's like a flash. It's like someone puts up like a little flashcard projector in my mind and I see something. And I know I sound crazy when I say that, but it's so genuine and true, and it happens all the time. And I saw specifically white stags. I was like, white deer is how I saw it at first, but then I thought about it and I was like, well, they've got the big horns, so the white stags. And I thought, what's this going to be? Am I going to go to a pub called the White Stag, or like, because it's like a common pub name in the UK, because it's like heraldry, it's like symbolism of like Edward the First or Edward the Second, I think. You know, his armor all had like the white stag, so like I was like, maybe that's relevant somehow. I was like, why am I seeing white stags? And then my kid, when I got home from work, was playing Dragon Age Veilguard, and right here, because she's further along than me, was like a little enclosure with white stags in it. And I was like, there's the white stags. I knew I was going to see them today, and there they are. So there you go. I've proven to myself. Because I was saying to her, I was like, were they there the whole time and I just didn't notice them? Like, had I seen them, right? And I hadn't. Like, I genuinely hadn't seen them until that moment. So there you go. Proving it to myself. Trying to think of some of the other things I've seen as well this week, because... Oh, we're level 17? What, because I picked something up? I don't mind if I do. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the other stuff that I've seen this week, because it keeps on happening. Like my psychic power seems quite strong at the moment. I'm just going to pick up some of that stuff that I already had, because I did actually like some of that stuff. So I had that, right? 15% more rage. And then did I have something over here as well? Like we took that off, but like, can I traumatize, take down damage, add 15%? Maximum burning. Oh, I don't have points. Okay, I thought I was getting new points, but I guess... Did I only have one? I'm stupid. I don't like pay attention properly. Right, why is there an exclamation mark here? What's this? Taynor's journal. Oros still isn't home. I shouldn't have let him go when he said he'd take the relic deeper into the forest to deal with it. I have to go after him, and I'm taking Gus. Oros and Gus are always inseparable, and Oros always says that Gus was the best tracker he knew. Gus will find the trail. My tummy's rumbling a lot today. I'm sorry if you can hear that. There is a crudely drawn map of the forest showing where Taynor intends to search. So that's another quest that we've got in the area.
They could use our help if we can find them.
Maybe we could do that while we're here.
This map is a good start.
I don't know. Okay, where's this quest that we need to do with Balara? This way? Well, I'm meeting Davrin, aren't I? Not Balara. Is he down on the docks?
If you lose control of Spite, I'll have to put you both down. No hard feelings.
Rude.
Good. But you should know, all the people who ever tried to kill me are dead.
Leave my baby boy alone! I like that he threatened him back. That's fun. Can you guys, like, go away? I guess he's just doing his job. I'll leave him alone. Wait, where is Balara? Where am I going? Why am I looking for Balara? I'm not even looking for Balara. I'm looking for Davrin. Over here. Right, I've got to go over here for this. Balara's there for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I can get to know Balara best. Okay, let's do it because it's in the same location. I don't know why I'm shouting so much. It's in the same location, so we'll go and do that as well, I guess. And we'll pick up whatever this quest is, I suppose. There's like something over here. Oh no, I don't want to do that yet. Like, I saw my kid doing that and it just confused me, quite frankly. What's this? One inscription. The secrets of the past now hidden to each other and every man forbidden. But seek ye with a watchful eye. Find a key in the owl's cry. Okay, I studied early modern literature. Like, I spent a year learning Shakespeare. And, you know when it says, like, ye old sweet shoppy, that ye is actually just the. Because in Old English, there was an extra letter that they used called the thorn. You can look this up. It's called the thorn and it looks like a Y, but it's actually pronounced TH. So they wouldn't have been like, seek ye. That's not what they said, I believe, unless I've been educated badly. But yeah, it was pronounced the, like the, THE. So it would be seek thee with a watchful eye.
Coming at range!
Oh, really? Dude, I'm not in the mood right now. Could you not? Sir.
Stay in cover. Coming in range!
He's actually quite hard. There we go. And apparently we're in some slime as well. Like, these guys are shooting slime at us. A bit rude. Oh, dude, why did you come back? I thought you were down.
They're at range.
Oh, so could you not?
Now's your chance.
Honestly, we are busy. That was very rude of you.
Everyone's still alive?
Yeah, just about. Like, I could do without the interruptions, to be honest. Right, where did Balara's thing go? I've lost it. Okay, I guess we go into the other guy first. I mean, that is what I wanted to do first, to be fair. I feel like there's a lot of distractions in this game. There's a lot of, like, because the map, like, unlocks gradually and overlaps itself, you keep running around the same areas. You run into things that you weren't meant to be doing at the time, or like you get distracted really easily. You end up doing like a quest that's not the quest that you intended to do, which is not great if you've got like a bit of an ADHD brain like me. Here we go. Okay, look, start quest. Like, I feel like the game becomes more time consuming than I intended it to be, because I'm like, oh, I'll just jump in and do that quick quest. It'll take 20 minutes.
Let's get
And then
going.
you get distracted and it's like 3
I've been
hours,
thinking.
you know?
Lancet and Remy used special food to train the Griffons. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right. The, what do you call it? Turlum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the Griffins' favorite treats.
Mm.
They grow around ruins. We're going to teach Hassan how to find some.
Get me some of them. Okay, but I'm just exploring a little bit and trying to find extra treasure so that I can buy my baby girls presents. Come on, where are the truffles? Sniff. Sniff about like a little piggy. You can do it. This way? He's such a good boy. I love Hassan. Again, the game is definitely not what I was expecting it to be. Right? It does feel like I'm running around like a DreamWorks movie or something. But rather than it being like a gritty medieval game, it definitely has like a cartoonish vibe. But now that I'm understanding that, rather than it being something that broke my expectations, I am starting to enjoy it more.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure?
Got my ass.
What is it? I want adventure at the Great White somewhere. It's basically Davrin. Davrin is Belle. Oh no, I didn't mean to save. It's okay, like keep going.
Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan of failure. Doubt they'd take me back. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting.
Ooh, treasure. I'm sorry, Davrin, I'm not invested yet. Like, stop talking to me. I'm looking for truffles. I know this is like the getting to know Davrin quest. I know that this is the purpose of this quest. But I'm more invested in Hassan. I'm sorry, Davrin. Like, you're not the main character here. I feel as well, that's another thing, like, I was talking about, like, Hardy being a bit of a pick-me girl. You know, like, main character syndrome? Like, I am the main character, right? The game is built around the player and the player's character. But I do feel like it kind of puts the player on a pedestal in a weird way, where I might not necessarily want that from the game. Like...
What are you doing? That's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
He's so cute.
Truth is, purrs when you scratch him.
Let me scratch him! Let me give you
Maybe we can
scratches!
speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
Okay.
Ow! That was a thorn.
Keep looking.
You look, it's your Hassan. It's your Griffin, you know? Dude. Sorry, I'm running around in like a weird way. Here? Somewhere here? Guess not. No, it says it's here, look. I'm in the right circle. Ah.
Nug droppings.
Ugh.
The nugs pretty much own Arlithan Forest.
This one? Haha!
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the nugs like truffles. Could Hassan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Clever
Are
boy.
you really that smart, boy?
Why is he so derogatory to him? He's like, no, he's stupid. He wouldn't think of something like that. And we can be like, yeah, it seems unlikely. He's pretty dumb. No, he's a clever boy. My cat's on the bed. He was asleep here for a bit, and I was like really excited that he was going to be on camera for you guys. And then he's gone and curled up at the end of the bed, and I was like, oh, no cat content for you guys today. Only Griffon content. Are you really that smart, boy? Yeah, he is.
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember, Turlum.
I don't remember what that was.
Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if he can find any more of these.
Ooh, why have my graphics gone yucky looking? Let me just check out what's going on there. Everything good here? Seems to be. Yeah, I don't know what my computer's doing, but the graphics have gone.
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so
Mine
the
now?
natural can thrive. And the force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own...
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn all your life.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat.
Haven't yet.
Okay, I'm sorry, Darren, I wasn't really listening. I find it hard to listen to what they're saying as I'm running around. Like, maybe I should just stop and actually listen, but I feel like the game's going to be, like, really time-consuming if I do that. My computer shouldn't be too hot. Even if it is running hot, it's really cold today. I've actually got, like, a blanket and a jumper on, so my heating's not on. So, it should be cooling down again pretty quick. My game does not like Harlequin Forest. It's like, too much detail. No, stop it. The statues are very nice. I do like all these statues. I don't know why they're glowing. That's probably some kind of future quest. Nug! I found a nug! Yes, little piggy! Find me some truffles! Oh, the nugs! Get them!
I think Hassan's got
chickens!
some. Why don't you take a look?
Oh, before I do, just in case it ends the quest, let's go and grab this stuff first. Caretaker power, I'll take it. And I guess this is going to be... Oh, is this for me? I thought it was going to be like a present for Davrin, but I guess not. 198 physical damage, but it reduces stagger massively. I don't want to equip that, because I really like my stagger. I'm sticking with my great axe, with my skull crusher. He's so cute.
I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry?
Yes.
What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince.
He's like,
See?
do I look stupid to you? Don't be too tough. Like, stop trying to be the boss of him. Like, nobody responds well to that, right? Like, being friendly and being on someone's level means that they'll trust you a lot more than if you try and be too authoritarian and tyrannical with them.
Being too harsh could make him more stubborn.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
I think he'll be alright, mate.
So don't let anything happen to you.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
Now that, my character can understand. Are we flirting with Davrin? I feel like not yet. I don't like him that much yet. I think he seems a bit of a jerk, to be honest. That is my motto, yes. I am a barbarian.
Words to live by. I think death has met its match.
May we never find out. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
But he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffon puke is.
Yeah.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
Alright, mission accomplished. Davrin has finally found food Hassan enjoys eating, gingerwort truffles. In hunting for the elusive treat, Davrin gained a new understanding of Hassan's intelligence, and both Warden and Griffon bonded a little more during their forest excursion. Okay, cool. I did the thing. Excursion? Excursion, that's the word I was going for. Did he not get a present from that? I thought he was going to get like a new sword or something. I guess not. Alright, I feel like we should also do that Balara quest probably, because we're so close to it. This one here. What do you mean undiscovered? No, I'm not going for the beacon. I'm going for Balara. There we go. Yeah, we'll go and do that as well because, like, we're here. We might as well. 2 companions with 1 stone. You know, all that good stuff. And then I think we should go and find this dragon hunter. It does feel like that would be a good idea right now. Can I go that way? Yes, I can. Yeah, I'm starting to appreciate the map more. This kind of run around and unlock stuff business that it does, where you can access different parts of the map the more you explore and the more you progress.
Got me. The Fade? Or I don't know. But it sure looks cool.
I thought she said not me. When he said, where's all the water coming from? I was like, what, are you just peeing a lot? She's like, I am peeing a lot, but it wasn't me. I might change the look. I've realised that in... Oh, great. I realised that in the wardrobe, I can actually change the look of her weapons, even though she's, like, they still have the same effect. I can make it look like a different weapon. So I think I might do that. I don't really like the look of the Skull Crusher that much. Can I boot him? Oh, I can't boot him. Sad times. Fine. I feel like maybe I went in a bit too heavy there. Like maybe that was unnecessary. Sir.
Step it up, Lucanus.
Thanks, Lucanus. What do you mean? Lucanus, like, saved the day there. What did you do? What did you do? If you didn't have your Griffin, you'd be nothing. I'll grow to like him a little bit more. I think he starts off really salty. And then from what I understand about, like, what my kid said, like, he warms up a little bit. Like, he stops being, like, quite so grouchy after a bit. Like, jump down there.
Target ahead.
Okay. This is fine. I know something's attacking me. I was trying to get the treasure. Hello. Nice to meet you. Let's Hassan strike him and do that thing on that guy.
No problem.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well, right?
We need to close in.
Stop blocking.
Time to finish this one.
I tried, it didn't work. Why are so many baddies here? Did I come to the wrong place? Oh, how do I do that thing? Oh, I don't know if I did it. I don't know what I just did, quite frankly. Yeah, do that. Hit him, hit him. Oh, dodge. This is fun. I think I should have gone and got that other guy, really, to be honest. What are you guys doing? Come on, get that guy. You get that guy.
As you say.
Sweet. Can we finish these guys? What are we even doing here? Oh, let me do that, like, stomp. That. Oh, yeah. How do I do ground breaking? Give me a second. Let me just line myself up a bit better. How do I do that? That wasn't too bad.
Ready again.
Who's that guy? There's another guy? Why are there so many people here? Dead? I'm not sure. Can't tell. No, not dead. Oh my god. Why is it aiming at who I want him to aim at? Can we finish this guy, please? Sweet. Is he dead? Is he down? Oh my god. Where's this guy coming from? Sir. There's just so many people around here. Can you stop? Oh, dude. Let's try and finish him off because he's annoying. Down? Down. Okay, cool. Oh my god, the camera angle. Why is it like this? Asan strike that guy. Nope, Asan strike that guy with that, please. And I'll boot him, I guess.
Thanks, Deborah.
Happy to help.
Dead? Okay, well, that was a situation. We're probably going to have to do that again as well because... Excuse me. Because, yeah, I don't know if I'm in the wrong area right now. This is what I mean about this game, like, absolutely sidetracking you. Right, I'm trying to find this Balara thing. Where am I even going right now? I think I'm lost. I think it just went like totally the wrong way. This way apparently? I feel like I've been here before. This looks kind of familiar to me. Right, we found her finally. She's here.
Hi.
Side quest. Okay, yeah, start quest. Lucanus, Lucanus, Lucanus. Like, I'm hoping Lucanus is with us and we didn't like leave him behind.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right?
Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know.
This should be easy. Yanarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest.
She doesn't give the girl boss energy. I'm sorry, she doesn't. She's too, like, she corrects herself too much. She, like, backtracks on what she's saying too much. You know, she kind of goes like, she'll say something because she's smart and then she'll go, oh, sorry. And it's like, just say what you got to say. And so, like, her trying to be authoritative does not suit her at all because she's not acted authoritatively. I know because I have this problem myself as well. I, like, laugh and joke too much. I shirk responsibility. So, like, when I want to be authoritative, sometimes it can be hard to get people to listen to me because I've kind of undermined my own authority. So we'll handle the rest. You picked me. What do I do? What is happening? Explain the plan to me.
I'm still a little confused about what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
same. Of course you are. Sorry, sometimes I forget not everyone spends all their time studying ancient elven artifacts. We're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and the lyrium
I'm sorry, I forgot not everybody is an expert on Shakespeare like me. Like, I don't know, like, why is she talking like that? That was a dick thing to say.
Serves.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once, and we...
Oh, I pressed a funny button, guys. I'm sorry. I broke things. I'm not in the game right now. I'm in Steam.
Single time.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Happened?
You're right, I just... Sorry.
I missed something.
Forget
What
it.
just happened? Okay, let me check OBS is still okay. Yeah, it is. Okay. I zoned out there. Sorry, Bellara. Why are you arguing with these people? Actually, she's just gonna be like, alrighty then.
Alright, go team.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Bellara.
No, girl.
Let's go. We
I
want to
missed
get
out,
back
but I'm sure
quickly.
you did nothing wrong.
Of course. See you soon.
Bellara's such a dick. Oh, I'm stuck with her now as well. Bellara!
So, what was all that about?
What was what all about?
Trauma dumping on people or whatever
tension
you just did.
Seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
And like, to be fair though, I'm an awkward person, so I can't judge other awkward people for being awkward. And like, things coming out not the way they meant them.
Here we
And
are.
being
The
paranoid
artifact
about
vault.
that.
Or one of them, at least.
Looks like it's seen better days.
Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repairing walls. At least until someone falls through a hole in the floor. Random example.
Yeah, totally didn't happen to you, right?
Okay, see those 2 power crystals? The ones that aren't glowing?
Nope. Artifact named Gillenan's Binding. I feel like maybe we should leave that alone. Found in the ruins of a temple of an unnamed Thaig. Artifacts will combine multiple living creatures into one body when unstable. Causes immediate death in most cases. Maybe that's what they've been using to like bond the blight with the dragons, and you know, like how Zara has used, like he has bonded like demons with Lucanus.
There should be a couple of replacements, charged ones, in the room. If you grab them, I'll make sure the artifact stays calmed.
Okay. Nothing here. Dirthaman's Guidance. Found on the western edge of Whitespire, buried in snow. Artifact will cause nearby objects to continue floating upwards indefinitely when unstable. Currently cannot be retrieved. Alright, I'm sure this is a great idea. Sounds like a bad plan.
Okay, new power crystal is in.
Great, and the artifact didn't collapse the room.
Was that a possibility?
Bellara gives the energy of like a scientist who's like messing with DNA and cloning things and like isn't properly regulated. Like maybe just because you can doesn't mean you should,
Always
you know?
is.
Right, we've got to go and find another one of those things apparently. I'll let you read those if you want. You can just go ahead and pause them. I am too lazy to read everything. Otherwise, we're going to be here for a very long time because I actually do want to make some progress with this Let's Play. What's this thing here? Borrowed the gauntlet artifact, figured out how to make it create arrows, and it resonates with other artifacts. Not sure what that means, but interesting. We'll return it soon, I promise. B. Is that Bellara? Did Bellara take something she probably shouldn't have? Carefully written note from Strife. We need better guidance around artifact retrieval, no clear direction on what to do when you find one, and how you tell if it's safe. Lots of new people mean lots of risk. Bellara has some suggestions. Really? That's like the blind leading the blind, quite frankly. Given her history, she's motivated to make all this safer. Suggest we convene and talk about her proposals. Are you sure about that? Is there like another Bellara? Are we talking about the same Bellara here? Because the Bellara I know is very fuck around and find out. Gone the wrong way. Okay, girl boss, I'm trusting you. What's happening here?
And there we go.
So it's calmed now?
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while. And in the meantime, it won't tear open reality. Okay, Let's keep going.
You see what I mean? She's like, well, I'm like, is it safe now? And she's like, maybe. Fuck knows. And I'm like, maybe she shouldn't be like head of safety. Head of health and safety. Oh my goodness. Okay, what would you lead the way? I mean, you know better than me, okay? Like, apparently you're the expert here. Or as close as we can get to one.
So it's nice out, at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here.
Hard to ignore that.
Right.
No, I always ignore reality. I'm much happier that way. Living in Delulu land where it's safe.
Found one.
Great. Bring it over here and put it in the socket.
Okay. There you go. Ladder? Yeah. I am like a nug hunting. I am like a griffin hunting nugs, hunting truffles when it comes to these artifact power crystal things. I can sniff them.
So what did this artifact do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring flaming rocks down all around it, every 30 minutes. And for some reason, you'd hear chanting while it did it. Not sure what that was about.
Watch me not be able to find the last one now. No, yeah, here it is. See what I mean? I just knew. Chanting is never a good sign. Again, I did Curse Strahd and the Death House. The chanting's bad, guys. don't trust the chanting.
Okay, reserves replaced, which means there. Everything's looking good.
Good.
Thank you, by the way, for helping out.
No problem.
You have better things to do. I know.
Not flirting with her, because that's going to be a flirt, right? This is a vacation.
No one's currently trying to kill me. That feels like a holiday.
Right. I forget how exciting your life is.
Why did that sound bishy? I feel like maybe she's just very socially awkward. I do feel like she's representing like ADHD, which probably same. Not joking, like genuinely just haven't been diagnosed. Probably would be. Yeah, I think she's representing like people who I can relate to, having a lot of thoughts, like having a lot of things in your head and like trying to calculate things and trying to work things out, and having like a special interest that maybe not everybody else understands, and kind of like talking about that and then catching yourself and being like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot that, you know, you're not all as interested in this thing as me. Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I forgot that I'd gone into my own little rabbit hole there. I can understand her and her characterization. Like I do say, I just find her a little bit too cartoony for what I was wanting from the game. I don't hate her. She just feels out of place. I can't even remember what I was saying right now. Just continue.
Okay, one more to go.
Okay, come on then, Balara. She definitely says the wrong thing quite often, and I can relate to that.
Not too far now. Thank you for giving me this chance to help people.
You were already kind of doing that as a veil jumper.
So
oh, I pressed the wrong button again. No.
Oh, is grand? Helping you? Well, we're helping lots of people everywhere. I like that.
Again, I've got a new controller, so sometimes I hit the wrong button on there. Let me just again get rid of that. Oopsie daisy. Check OBS. All good. Okay. So sorry, guys. I'm an idiot. I keep trying to pause so I can talk, because they talk so much. I feel like I'm always talking over them, and then, you know, maybe it's hard for you guys to hear. Like, maybe you want to hear one thing and not the other thing, because I'm a thing. Okay. Can I take the loot? Can I take the banjo? I've been walking around.
How do you calm an artifact anyway?
You have to cut it off from its power source, but
I was already talking. I've been walking around this week. You know, Hocus Pocus, where they do that walk where they're like, I've been doing that around. Like...
Some of them like to try and blow up when you do it.
Well, stop talking and concentrate then. I'm talking. You don't have to talk. I'm the main character. Okay, how do we do this one? I can see it, but how do I... Oh, wait, hang on. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle? Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. I see what I've got to do.
Hey, Rook.
What?
Never mind.
Okay, thank you. Not all your thoughts have to be spoken.
Great. Slot it in.
Oh, I will. Bend over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Again, that's one of the thoughts that probably shouldn't have been spoken. I am a hypocrite. This is why I dislike her. I'm basically projecting. Sorry about the tapping. It's that I can't move the wires in a way that they don't tap.
There.
Currently.
Done.
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be done, and done right.
Again, it's her like special interest. Like she knows what she's doing. I'll just say I can respect that. Like I get it.
Yeah, keeping reality from falling apart is important. But other veil jumpers can do this. Why not let them?
Oh.
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for what?
For not being good enough when it counted.
What did you do, Balara?
I'm sorry. I can't. Not right now.
Is she talking about the thing that happened at the beginning? No, that wasn't her, was it? I feel like she walked off this way. Where did she go? She just walked around us and left. Okay, we're gonna have an opening up moment. grab your tissues, guys. Ooh, she got a trinket. Equip. I don't know what it is, but take it. Come on. What did you do? Well, she looks dead pretty there.
My brother.
What?
Back there. You asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
What happened?
What happened to your brother?
Syrian. His name was Syrian. We were the same, you know? In a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Notisterthalin, figured it had the answers, or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people. And he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times.
Uh-oh.
I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay.
Okay, so that's why she's so obsessed with making things safe, but she still takes a lot of risks, right? There's a bit of a dichotomy, is that the right word? says the one that studied English literature. There's a bit of a contrast there with like her wanting things to be safe, but her need to explore and experiment, like a conflict. I mean, they thought it'd make it all okay. I mean, they were trying to do something nice in the memory of her brother. I don't think she needs to have any hate towards that, but I'm just gonna say nothing. I'm a barbarian. I don't do emotion. Like, what?
It wasn't fair. But it never is it?
Barbarian with little bows on the top.
Syrian felt responsible. For our people. For me. My little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan. Hummingbird in Elven.
That's cute.
Said it was because I could never sit still. But he loved me for it. Said it kept him thinking. Trying to keep up. And he helped me too. He kept me focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
It's not your fault. You have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
Oh.
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it.
Feel what?
That he forgives me. And that I deserve it. We should head back.
So he's not dead, he's just been like
Rook?
poofed into the Fade or something?
Thank you. For being here.
See, that was a cute scene. That was a cute scene. At the beginning of the game, I was like, it just feels like I'm getting all this story, but there's been no build up to it. So it just feels like, you know, like Harding trauma dumping on us and stuff like that. And it just felt like too much too soon. And like, I hadn't built up a relationship with any of these people. And like, it felt like rushed in a way. Where now I feel like that felt an appropriate place for Balara to open up at that point. Like, and I appreciate learning more about her, and I appreciate listening to a story at that point. So yeah, I just feel like maybe the balance is off a bit with the story. It's not like it's an awful story. It's not like this is like garbage writing. It's just that there's a lot of little things that don't feel quite balanced, and I definitely feel like the beginning of the game kind of throws a lot at you in a way that it's not even like assuming prior knowledge. It just has this feeling of kind of no build up. And I understand like the starting off the game in a way where they're trying to get you invested, and like there's things happening because like, you know, there's big things going on, like, oh, you know, there's a reason why you're here, there's a reason to play this, like to keep you engaged at the beginning. But there's a lot of things where it just feels like you know, like companions that are opening up and you're like, I'm not interested, like I don't even know you. I don't know. Anyway, we get this keepsake, which is nice. Let's go ahead and equip that. Cool. Yeah, and I appreciate like Balara opening up a bit there. Like again, it felt like an appropriate moment to do that. Yeah, and hopefully we can help her out with that. So I think we need to go and get this dragon hunter and then call it a day. So I'm gonna just start and restart, take a quick break, and then we'll go and do that. Yay. Let's have a quick check-in with OBS. All good.
Ugh, what a horrible way to go.
It would make a good trap. A target wouldn't see it coming.
Let's not stick around and become dessert.
Huh? What? I don't know what that was. Okay, so I went to the toilet and I didn't pause, and I was really worried that it was going to be like The Sims where you just come back and your game's on fire, because I thought maybe something might have spawned in. Luckily nothing spawned in, but when I came back, like they were talking, there was dialogue about this like Venus flytrap looking thing over here. So yeah, just if the game was if my video was a bit jumpy there, that's kind of why. All right, let's go and find this dragon hunter. So I'm gonna go to World, and I think we need to go to Ravine for this. Yes, recruit the dragon hunter, and you'll get to meet Tash. Tash. I know her name. Let's take Lucanus, because Nev is still mad at us, and confirm party. Yes, please. He's so cute. All right, okay. So like I say, I've seen a lot of stuff online because I was trying to avoid spoilers at the beginning when I first started playing the game. But there was some discussion about representation, and I was interested in seeing what the people thought about those. Here she is. I'm gonna say she now. And then Tash has some like gender identity stuff going on, but right now I'm gonna say she, because at this point she's going by she, but she kind of works through some of this stuff without giving you too many. Basically I want to kind of tell you what I knew. I was really interested because I'd seen some controversy about the representation of gender identity in the game and gender fluidity, and while I love having those options, I love having those things in Character Creator, I definitely felt as the player that there was a few things in the way that they'd implemented this that felt a little bit out of place in the style of game that it is. There was just something that felt off about how they'd implemented it. Not that they shouldn't implement it, because they absolutely should, and I love that we've got those options, but like there were certain things where I felt like, well, why are they saying that now? Or like, that feels really awkward at this point in the story. And there was just some things that I was like, I am not vibing with this. And I wanted to look specifically at videos of people who identify as non-binary or gender fluid or transgender, and how they felt about how the game handles that topic. And I found a lot of controversy online through people who themselves are transgender about like how the game has handled it. So I definitely feel like Veilguard has missed the mark slightly. Like, you know, maybe they didn't read the mood of the room quite well, or maybe they were too self-conscious about it, and so I do feel like they've implemented it in a way that feels a bit weird. And I'd seen a lot of criticism around Tash and a few of her scenes. I'm saying she at the moment because, like I say, she is a character that's exploring her gender identity, and so when she identifies differently, I'll identify her differently. I'm gonna be in the moment, so I'm saying she now because currently she's working through it. She's she right now. Yeah, I don't know, like I like Tash a lot more than I was expecting to, based on the discourse around her online and the criticisms that I've seen of her. There's definitely aspects of her personality that I think rubbed me up the wrong way a little bit. But I actually quite like her character generally, like running around, like her attitude, the comments she makes. I think she's actually very, very sweet. So yeah, I'm glad I kind of gave the game a chance, and I'm glad I gave Tash a chance and kind of explored it for myself, because based solely on what I'd seen online from both, I haven't actually watched a lot of videos. I don't think I've watched any videos of people being critical of it, because I know there's been some big creators who are like, this game's too woke. I know of that. I haven't actually watched those videos. I was more interested in seeing what people thought from the community that was being represented. And like I say, that the videos I've watched myself, and I think I've watched maybe not a huge amount, but 3 or 4. The ones that were available at the time, and they criticize each other as well. Like, there's criticism of each other's criticism, because everybody's got their own feelings and expectations, and you know, one person might be fine with one thing, another person might not be. Anyway, let's move on and just know that I like Tash as a character, but there are definitely a few scenes that I find her to be a little bit like throwing a toddler tantrum, which I'll talk about when we get to them. Anyway, it is actually good to meet you.
Tosh?
Yep.
Rook.
Yeah?
I hear you need help.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom.
Listen, she's a barbarian, I'm a barbarian.
Don't get in my way.
Barbarian's not the actual class, by the way. It's just what I'm identifying as. I identify as barbarian.
So what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait. She comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vincimer.
Yeah.
Hang on, you just talk so much. Let me get a word in edgeways. I really like this area. I think it's really pretty. Like the level design, the world design, I think is a really, really gorgeous place. But yeah, I like how she's very matter of fact. She doesn't waste words, right? But yeah, I actually do like her. Let's keep going.
With a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Would you look at that?
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
I think he's saying, would you look at that, like the view? Because it is very beautiful, like the ocean, the water. Oh, and I've got wet boots again. No! I thought my wet boot days were done.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard.
I like how she's like, you know, let's see if you can keep up. Let's see what you can do. Sure. How do I want to handle this? Maybe Lucanus get in with a little eviscerate while I make my way over there.
They have gatlock cannons.
Mincemeat.
Oh, eat shit. This is not your land.
This is not your land. Get out of here. This is Star's land. Tasha's land. Tab is my Baldur's Gate character. Tab is everybody's Baldur's Gate character. What have you got, girly? Dragonfire Strike, Fortune's Favor, grants invulnerable? Yeah, I don't want to do that to him. Dragonfire Strike, please. Didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to press R and she went in hard. Okay. Eviscerate this guy. Do it. Thank you.
Come on. You're not bigger than me.
You're not bigger than me. Me either.
So you've got no problem fighting other Kunari?
I'm from Ravane. Not like I follow the Qun.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antom don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
I like her.
Why is a dragon hunter interested in our job?
I'm not.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
Again, the amount that they're talking, I'm not necessarily following everything she's saying. So the Qunari, Qatari, somebody's here. The Antam are here. She doesn't like it. She doesn't really get along with the other Qunari, because she's Qunari, right? She doesn't really get along with the other Qunari. She doesn't follow the standards of the culture. She's kind of out here doing her own thing, and I can respect that. Again, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be the same. What's not okay is telling other people how they should live their life, or what their identity is, or what traditions or cultures or customs they follow, right? Everybody's out here making their own decisions and their own way. And like, I was raised this way as well. Like my dad, like when I was growing up, most people got christened. Like that was the culture. My dad was definitely a little bit different. He had a different upbringing, which meant that he had a different vision of the world, and you know, he didn't grow up in like the bubble of one culture. He kind of got to see a few different cultures, and like with that, he, instead of having me christened, he was like, I'm gonna let her make her own decisions. If she wants to get christened when she's older, she can do, right? And I really respected him for that, because I think there's a lot of power in making that decision for yourself when you're old enough and you've got a lot of life experience to make that decision, rather than it being something that's like forced upon you. I think it's more meaningful that way. Oh my goodness, yes, look at that stagger. I will accept, absolutely. You know, present people with options, and if those options are good, people will naturally follow them. But if you force something on someone, I think people naturally rebel.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
Oh, she loves the dragons. Rage on kill. Oh, I do like my rage. Sorry if you can hear the puppy shouting next door. Right, currently plus 20 bleeding damage, plus 15 cold damage. Plus 4 rage isn't that much, really. I think I'll leave that. How do I blow this thing up? There we go. Okay, that means we can like get through here a bit easier. We don't have to like go along the wall each time, which is a bit slow. We can come and get the zip line instead. So that just speeds up the process a little bit. I was gonna say there's good things and bad things about every situation. You know that thing in Shakespeare where he's like, there's nothing good or bad but thinking makes it so. It's okay to be part of the crowd, right? To fit in with everyone else and to follow your culture or a culture, and because I think there's power in community, and I think there's power in having a identity as part of a group. Like, this is how people form bonds, and then, you know, they can help each other and support each other in those networks. And like, I think there's a lot of power in that. It's not something that should be dismissed as like, oh, I don't want to be the same as everybody else. But at the same time, there's power in being an individual and being a free thinker, because then you can innovate and, like, you know, you can see problems with the group and you can see solutions that other people can't see, and you can inspire as somebody who is, you know, breaking the mold. You can create change, but like, I don't feel like everybody has to be like entirely like, I'm unique, I'm special. I think that's kind of toxic.
Right. Beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
The bait comes to us?
Like, ideally, you can be, like, if you don't fit in with the community that you're in and you feel like, you know, very, very unique, you know, I think you can find other people who have that same uniqueness in a way where you can bond with people. Like, I think everybody's unique, right? Everybody's a quirky individual. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully I'm coming across understandably.
Look out!
Knew they'd find us.
Can I blow them up is my question. Yep. No, because I can't target what I want to target. Ah!
Quite a few of them. Dragons have big stomachs.
Wait. I'm having this silly moment. There we go.
Well done.
Thank you. If I can like hit something, my targeting system is all over the place right now. Let me target something. Oh dear. just hit things. Just run around and hit things.
One is going to be trouble.
That's their pack leader. Take her down.
Okay, alright. Oh, let's watch Lucanus actually. Good job, Lucanus. I don't know what you did, but good job. Oh, wait, she's going into... Oh, hang on. Ah, they're all around me again. I'm not hitting. I'm hitting the button and I'm not hitting. I'm too busy watching what everybody else is doing. I forgot how to fight for a second there. Oh my goodness, look at how much damage I took. I need to buy some health, man. Oh, she's actually like a boss, and I'm just here fanning around. Right, hang on, let me get a better aim here. I don't like your poison damage. You can get out with that. Eviscerate, and what does she have? Dragon's Fire, Strike. Yeah, go in with that, please.
Of course.
Good job. Okay. Did she not get staggered? What's happening here?
Hold on.
Oh god, I'm getting like bad again. Like, okay, I'm fine. Stomp. Let's stomp and stagger this thing. Go. Hit. Yes. Go. This is pretty hard to take down, guys. Almost there. Yay!
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner.
Are we eating dragon? Wait, what? I think we're eating it.
She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there.
My tummy's rumbling
Come on,
again.
she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain.
You did okay.
She likes us.
So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However,
Okay, wait. I like that. Sorry if you can hear my neighbours. They're just on the other side of this wall, so yeah, you might be able to hear them mugging around. I like that she likes the dragons. I like the. Yeah. I like that she's out here doing her own thing, right? She's looking after the natural wildlife. She's like, I don't fit in with my community. I feel better out in the wilderness, kind of like doing my own thing, looking after these dragons. Like, I like her.
happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
She's sweet. My tummy is rumbling so much. Oh my god, that's a big one. So sorry guys, there's so much noise, so much random noise happening in this video, from my tummy making noise to like whatever else is going on here.
There you go. A tusk curry.
Friendo!
Where are we
Friendly, friendly dragon.
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
That's who she
That
is.
was fast. She answers a horn?
This time.
You've done this before.
Took a while to get her used to it.
Sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
She might be able to help Davrin with the Assam. With Assam. I hope this wraps up soon because I need to go and get some food. My nose is being so noisy. My nose? My tummy is being so noisy. I had breakfast. I've had a tea cake. I've actually had 2 tea cakes because I'm a pig. I could do something
Vincimers
else.
are clumsy on land. Better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
Loose journal page. Day 4. Clear weather, warm and humid. Found more traces of gold in lower streams. Tomorrow we'll attempt to climb the upper cliffs. I believe a major load may be near. Have seen Anton again, but it's easy enough to avoid them. Oh dear. I guess that person ran out of luck. How do I get back across there without falling down? I may have made mistakes. Oh no, look, I can go across this way. It's fine. She says. A little bit of help, guys. I've got myself stuck. Jump! I did it! Yay! I really thought I was going to fall down there. Like, look at this. You don't all have to follow me. It's fine. I made everybody go the wrong way. Oops. Alright. Let's keep going. Keep exploring. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? I guess I just jump down. Getting a lot of treasure from this new area. This is nice. Because I do like to buy clothes for my companions.
Maker. Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Oh, cute. I'm down.
Why build all this and leave?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
Because that's their job, to hunt Darkspawn, so... Ooh, what's this business about? We've got some sort of puzzle here. So again, you go around and you come back to places, so anything like that we can probably come back to later.
The Antam are definitely here.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
Yeah, so once the like zombie things left, then there was no reason for the Grey Wardens to be here anymore, I guess. Boss fight!
Shit. More on Tom.
We'll be fine, she says. I don't think so. I can Hulk smash too! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yeah, one down. Oh, I can... Get him, get him, get him! Smash! Smash! I wish I was doing more damage. I feel like I'm not doing as much damage as I could be doing.
Dust people? I'll show you, weak dust people!
She's great, I love her. She's like, I'll show you.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Okay, I'm gonna look for treasure while I'm at it, if that's okay.
So the Antam took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravane and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antam broke away from the Qun and invaded. The Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antam take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
I mean, I'm glad that it's being put to some use because it's very nice. Someone should be using it, you know? You okay, dude? Where am I going? Oh, here? Ooh, treasure. Excuse me, sorry. I felt like I needed to burp and then it went away. If I do it randomly, I'm so sorry. Casing's a fortune. Defense is much higher. Ability damage is the same. I'm gonna go with that. That sounds pretty decent. Okay. And then, translated from the Quinari language. Your instructions are unchanged. Use the nets to bring the dragon from the sky and the grapples to tie it down. Do this and win the glory for Antam. Okay.
Grapples, nets. The Antam are going after the Vincimer.
Uh-oh.
She's more than a match for the Antam.
Not after I drugged her. Come on.
Oh no. Why did
They've
you
been
drug her
watching.
again?
They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Oh. She feels responsible. How do I get out to where I need to go though? That's the question. Like over here? I feel like I'm running in circles. Oh, I feel like I'm stupid. I feel like I don't know where I'm going. Like, do I go... Oh, out that door. Yeah, I am stupid. Come on, we've got a dragon to save. Bye! Wish I'd realised I could do that sooner. I would have done it. I would have kicked him off the edge. Weather journal page. Orders came down today. We're abandoning the fortress. No more darkspawn. Too expensive to maintain. So these are the Grey Wardens. I can't believe this. Worse. Tops was reassigned to bloody Feral Den, and I'm being sent to Weishaupt. I don't know what I'll do without them. Oh, it's been Tops and Mel since joining. Bloody hell. Bloody Feral Den. Wooden Mel Carrot. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Maybe we'll meet them. I feel like there's more Grey Warden content incoming. Because it's one of the factions that you can choose at the beginning of the game. So like I'm a Shadow Dragon. You can be a Grey Warden, and you can also be Lords of Fortune, which is what Tash is. I'm sorry I'm not quite getting her name right yet. I might get a name wrong, but I'll try and get her gender identity right as she figures it out. Ooh, what's this? Well, she can't use that currently. Okay. Her ability is called Dragonfire though, which sounds pretty cool. Right, I'm gonna smash those now, and then I can come back for that if I need it.
Come on,
dude. Why are you scratching? What are you doing? What are you doing? My cat's scratching now again. We're just getting lots of background noise apparently in this video. Let's try and do this to him. Didn't mean to do that right there and then, but effective. Would have been nice if I'd have done it when we were closer to somebody else, because they were all kind of spread out. I feel like it was overkill a little bit. Oh, I hate the ones with shields. Right, hang on, what's that saying to me? Press and hold X or Y to break an enemy's shield stance. Well, that works effectively as well. Thank you. Let's boot that guy. And then, what did it say? Oh, not that. Not whatever I just did. That wasn't right. You just see it. Oh, look at it. Absolutely. Right. Oh. I got stuck behind a wall. Nice. Okay. Is it just one more left? Stomp. I love my tank stomp. I think there is another guy actually. What's going on here, guys? Yeah, one more left. Let's go, let's go, let's go! What have we got for him? Boot him! Sweet. Done. Okay. What else is going on here? I do need a little bit of healing, so let me go and grab that. Thank you very much. And what else is there? Hey, I'm going to have to wrap up this video soon, so I don't want to explore this whole area right now. We'll do it when we've got a little bit more time. But if I can just finish off this section, that'd be great. How do I get to where I've got to go, though? Just say there's treasure up there. Oh, do I go through here? Yes! Jump down the hole. What could possibly go wrong? I'm a bit nervous. This might go badly.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey!
Love her. I do actually really like her.
I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mar Anamra Benarie Bala. Atashmar Tarost, Asitarala. Kunto.
Kunasi Beshidan.
Oh, she's gonna fuck you up, mate. She's great.
Tarala. Come on.
on!
I think she's got this. I don't think she needs our help, to be honest. She just dragon breathed someone. I guess we've unlocked it now, though, right? Go, 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 go. Do that. And start hitting people. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Okay, do that on that guy. And do... Can we get a different guy? Do that on that guy. And I'll start dealing with this guy. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. I've got this. Boot him. Beautiful. Get that guy. Get the guy with the flamethrower. Get the guy with the flamethrower. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I didn't realise he was there, but I'll get him. It's fine. Just hit him. Hit him. Our dragon. Our dragon. Not your dragon. So they're the same.
I'm impressed.
Right, before they start talking, because they always talk immediately when, like, and I can't process it. So I thought they were like something else, like Antam. I thought they were like the baddies we've been fighting the whole time, and that might be the case. I'll have to like watch my own footage back to understand what just happened. But then the way she was talking to them, I think they're like the same in some sort of way. So again, like she doesn't fit in with her people, and that might explain it, right? She's like, we're speaking the same language, but we've got different values here, like different assignment, you know?
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah.
Interesting trick. Alchemy? Magic?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready.
Sniffles.
I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Dragons are supposed to be smart. Is she going to know we helped her?
No, she's gonna be pissed.
Oh.
Might just fly off, or we might have to run.
Fortunately, as a crow, I'm accustomed to people being unhappy after I pay them a visit.
I love her. Can I give her pets? Can I give her a kiss? Can I boop the snoot? If I give her my scent, would she track me down and kill me, or would she like understand that I love her? Like... I don't know. Okay, dragon, I'm gonna let you go, but I'm scared. So again, I've seen my eldest playing with Tash a little bit, and I was like, actually, I kind of like her whole vibe. She's fine. She didn't kill us. She loves her. She loves Tash at least.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader.
So I guess
Tosh
she's
and
unique.
the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
He sounds cool, but he might be a problem. Alright, that was fun. I enjoyed that episode.
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
Nice to meet you.
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
Magical? Woman we've just met and not been introduced to.
It almost looks like a rune. Does it do anything?
Shit, I hope not.
It conveys knowledge. While not as impressive as a magical explosion, it can still change the world.
Rook, this is Shathan.
Who
She's
are
our
you?
expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors.
Okay, I've got to pause, because this is what I'm talking about, where the game annoys me, because it does so many things right, and it does so many things well, and then there's things where the story just doesn't make sense. Like... What? What do you want? Come here. Come here. Can you see him round the door there? Can you see him peeking? What are you doing? Come on. Come on up. What are you doing? What are you doing? don't know what's up with him. I thought he was going to sleep the whole time and he's being a little rat bag. So I'm sorry if you can hear him in the background. Yeah, this, like, that was such a weird... Hi! You can say hello. Can you say hello while I'm talking? Come on then. So, what I was going to say about the story is that it doesn't make a huge amount of sense because, like, we've met her. She didn't really... I don't know if she said where we were going, but we were never introduced formally to this woman who sat there. Not the woman on the screen now, the other woman, the sexy woman. Not that she's not also sexy in her own way. You know, not to judge, not to put markers on like what is and isn't sexy, right? Sexy is in the eye of the beholder. But the pirate lady, like, no idea who she is, right? And then it's like she's going, oh, let me introduce you to this other woman. I'm like, who are you? So again, it's like one of those things that get in the game where the story just kind of jumps around a lot and doesn't explain itself. It like over explains some things and then just doesn't explain other things, and like. It does frustrate me. Right, are you done being a pest? Do you want to say hi to the internet? Do you want a boop? Are you mad because I'm playing with dragons and not playing with you? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Well, you let mummy finish recording and then we'll play with some feathers, okay? We'll play with feathers and we'll play with your box. Yeah? Okay, say bye to the internet. I don't know what he's looking at up there, but he has pest written all over him. You go and find something to do, not where you're not being a nuisance, okay? Licking himself. You might be wondering where the kids are because they've gone back to school. So I'm on my own in the house today. So he's like, where is everybody? Why am I not getting enough attention? Resume.
You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need...
Okay, again, so she's her mum, basically. It hasn't explained this, but she's a mum. And clearly she's quite judgy and quite like, you know, you shouldn't have used your fire. I feel like she's trying to protect Tash. I feel like she's a loving mother. This is my take on her from what I've seen, because again, this has been some controversy online. I see her as a loving mother who is just trying to do what's best to protect her child, right? Which is what any good mother would want to do. Tash is definitely taking it as criticism rather than the support that is intended, and I understand why she comes across that way, but there's like a little bit of a problem between them where there's this lack of understanding in the other's intentions, and Tash is really trying to rebel against a mother who is clearly quite domineering and quite I think she's quite an impressive woman. She's intelligent, you know, I think she's got a lot of good qualities, but Tash is definitely feeling like that her mum is very overbearing, and I can see why. Anyway, let's keep going.
Need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
Like, babes, this is a surprise to all of us. None of us have had this discussion right now. We've skipped timelines. We've all woke up in this parallel universe where we're like, what's happening now? Like, you get to hunt dragons. I don't know if she was to hunt dragons. Maybe.
Wait. Were you not aware of this?
I think I clicked the wrong thing there.
Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tash. You're welcome back whenever.
And that's definitely a problem. She's made a decision without consulting her. That's obviously not a great thing to do.
Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Thanks, random lady. Don't know your name yet.
Mother,
because...
What did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Sorry, it's annoying me. So there should have been a scene before that mission with Isabella, right? I know her name because it says in the subtitles, but we've not been like formally introduced as far as I'm aware. But there should have been a scene where Isabella's like, oh yeah, Tash is out hunting dragons, like, and then you leave, and then at least when we see her again, we'd recognize her rather than just being like, who's this woman? Anyway.
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam.
For a good reason,
I
right?
will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
That's a very mum and toddler thing to do. So for those of you who are a parent, you're probably aware of this. Those of you who haven't got kids and don't like have much experience with kids might not be as aware, but like again, I'm doing the Balara thing of like telling you what you do and don't know. Sorry about that, guys. But like when you've got a kid, and even teenagers as well, it works with teenagers, and they start to feel like they've got no, because parents make a lot of decisions for the children, because parents have more experience of the world, right? They're more informed to make those decisions, where children are like, yeah, I want to eat ice cream as my only source of food. Like parents are like, well, no, nutritional value, all this good stuff. So like different things. But when a kid or a teenager is feeling like they're not able to make decisions. So for example, for my kids, it was like, my son really struggled with the fact that he had to go to school. I was like, where we live, this is the law that you have to be in education, and this is you know the best choice about the provider of that, like but that's hard for him to understand. And then he's like, I don't want to go to school, and then he kind of like started to feel really stubborn about it. And it's hard for kids when they feel like they can't make those big decisions for themselves, where like what you do as a parent then to make them feel empowered is to give them other decisions that they can make. So, you know, what do you want to eat for tea? If it's a toddler, it's like, what? If it's a toddler, it's like, well, what do you want to eat for tea tonight? Or if it's, you know, it might be like, well, you know, okay, if you're in a country where like your kids can wear anything to school rather than school uniform, it might be like, well, you have to go to school, but you can pick what you wear, you know. So it's like, let them make the decisions of the things that they can, so they're not as stubborn or not as rebellious when it comes to the big decisions, I guess. Anyway.
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
What he's doing back there. I'm sorry, my cat's having a mad half hour. Her expressions are funny. Again, my graphics have gone a bit wobbly. I like her. I'll say she's very caring.
Well, it must be nice to have your mother so involved in your life.
That's not what I said, and I wouldn't have said that, because clearly that's misreading the situation. That's not what I said.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff.
She's like, fine.
Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
I love her broken horn. You know how it's like a crystal? That's really cool. Yeah, like she wanted it, she would have made that choice anyway, but her mum should have at least consulted her beforehand. Taj, a Quinari dragon hunter, lured a dragon from its lair with the team's help so that the fellow Lords of Fortune could steal its treasure. When Antam poachers tried to take the drugged and sleepy dragon, Taj defended it and revealed her ability to breathe fire. As Taj joined the team, the surviving Antam fled back to their leader, the Dragon King, with word of a rare fire-breathing Quinari. Because that's why the mum was telling her not to do it, because it was like, don't attract attention, you know? It's like, don't show off. You know, if your kid gets the latest iPhone for Christmas, it's like, don't go into school waving it around, showing it off, using it in the street, because it attracts unwanted attention. And that's not like victim blaming. It's just like being aware of your surroundings and being aware of like how the world is and the impact on, you know, your decisions. Like, I do understand the mum in this situation. I can understand both sides, to be honest. Anyway, a new exploration level is available. Return to this location by the world map or through the Crossroads Alluvion to explore and complete additional quests. So the Rivain Coast, that's where we just were. Okay, I'm leaving it there. That's a longer episode. I'm glad we're making progress. Before we go, let's just have a quick check-in with the journal and see what currently we need to do. So the main quest that we have is Where the Dead Must Go, and we need to go and find Emmerich, who is our final member of our team. So we'll do that in the next episode. We've got some companion quests. We've got Lucanus bidding farewell. Oh yeah, we need to arrange his grandma's funeral because apparently his grandma's died. So I definitely want to do that because I am a big Lucanus fan. And then we've got some factions and region stuff as well. Some of them are harder than others. So you can see that one there is like level 35 to 45. That's going to be too hard for us right now. But Regrets of the Dreadwolf, Loyal Friends we could do. Yeah. We can definitely do a couple of those. I think the main thing we'll do then is probably Lucanus's quest, and we'll go and see if we can find Emmerich in the next video. But thank you for joining me for whatever this was. A tired, sniffly, tummy rumbly, mad cat, interrupting noises. Probably my wire doing this a lot because I can't seem to stop it. Thank you for joining me for whatever this was. I do want to continue playing this game. Yeah, thank you for supporting me as I kind of figure out my feelings on it, because yeah, like I say, it's like I want to love it. I think there's a lot of decisions with this game, with the style of it, that I would have chosen differently. Had I been designing the game, I would have taken a different vibe, but I like it for what it is. Now that I understand the game better, and now that I'm getting used to the vibe of it, it is a lot of fun. I do like fighting, and yeah, I'm glad Tash is on the team. Yeah, I really like, if I was going to kind of rate people so far, I think Tash is kind of a funny character, but she feels kind of appropriate to the story. I like her character of her being like kind of tough and rebellious, but also having a really sweet heart, and she just kind of wants to do her own thing. Lucanus is obviously my favorite. I think he's an absolute sweetheart, and I really like Spite as well. Like, he's not that bad. Yeah, and Nev, I love Nev. I'd say she's fallen to third place a little bit because I feel like she was very, very salty, understandably so, about the whole Min Mathis thing. Again, I felt like I trusted her to kind of deal with that situation, and she feels like I wasn't loyal to the Shadow Dragons. So there's a bit of salt in the wound right now with Nev, which is a shame because she was originally my favourite character. Balara, I'm warming up to. Harding still frustrates me quite a bit. We'll see as her story develops whether I warm up to Harding as well. And that's okay. I think it's okay for characters to have personality flaws in a game. I think it's okay for them to be working through some things. You know, and working through their own problems, and the way those problems manifest through personality quirks. You know, I get that. Yeah, I'm getting more and more invested the more I play. It's a bit of a grower, Dragon Age Veilguard, for me. But I'm glad that EA were kind enough to send me a code for it. I don't want to bite the hand that feeds me, but at the same time, I can't. I'm gonna pick up on the things that I notice and that I feel about the game, in the hopes of, you know, collectively with our feedback, EA and BioWare being able to make better games going forward in the future. That's what we've learned from this video. It's okay to like things that other people like, and it's okay to not like things that other people like, and it's okay to be part of the crowd, and it's also okay to stand out from the crowd and be an individual. We can do these things on different days with different groups of people, right? It might be that you fit in with one group of people and you don't fit in with another group of people. It's okay. And that's our learning lesson for today's video, apparently. I'm gonna go, take care. I'm gonna go and get something to eat and play with the cat, and see you guys later. Bye.